Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Katie.
And this is our impression of Wilson from Home Improvement.
Idaho, neighbor.
He did say that. He did say that. I was thinking of Ned Flanders. Anyway, welcome back for week 2 of Spooky Toberfests of Shaquille O'Neal. Because Shacktoberfest, I was thinking of Shacktober. It doesn't matter. There's a festival, or whatever you want to call it, carnival? Whatever.
Kind of like an event.
Shacktoberfest here in LA around October. It's all spooky and shack themed, which is a weird combination of things to be.
But it's so fun.
It actually was great.
And it's quite affordable.
It's super affordable. It's good time, and the wait lines are not like anywhere else, which is great.
True.
Anyway, what are we doing for spooky season part duo?
We are going to be trying all 4 of the monster cereals.
Are there 4 or are there more than 4? There's one that's like Oops All Marshmallows, isn't there?
What?
Isn't not literally, but isn't there one that's like the Monster Clash?
Yeah, it's the Monster Mash remix.
Oh, okay. With all these ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we could have gotten, but we literally could just
mush all these together.
So
fair enough. Have you tried these? Do you like these? Punch that notification bell and then let us know in the comments down below. What do we need to do for the rest of our spooky season if we haven't already recorded them? Which by the time you've seen this, we probably have. Anyway.
Okay.
So.
These are very, very large.
So, yes. What's our situation here and why do we have one that's horribly misshapen?
Okay. It's not misshapen.
Missizened.
Okay. Anyway. So, we were originally just going to try the Carmella Creeper because I guess that came out last year in 2023. Never tried it, didn't even know that they had a new one.
But this is a fresh box, it's not from last year.
Correct.
Okay.
But we were like, okay, we're just going to do that. And then we were like, wouldn't it be fun if we actually tried all of them side by side because it's been a while. We don't eat a lot of these sugary cereals and these are only around
this time of the year.
Fall.
Which,
autumn.
Asterisk there at the end of that phrase that she was saying is it was my idea to say, hey, we should try all of them since we've got them here. And she's like, but I want to eat the Carmella Creeper now. And so it's been about 2 weeks in our
So anyway,
pantry.
we tried to go back to Ralph's and get the remaining 3 and we could not find them anywhere in the store. And it was September.
It's true.
So, much to my dismay, we had to go on to Amazon, and for some reason, just for price-wise, it made sense to get the family size.
Exactly. And we'll talk about all the price stuff for these at the end of the video. You can go ahead and jump to that in the timestamps down below if you're most curious about that. But what do we need to know about the Count, or the Carmella, or the Boo, or the Frank?
Any of them?
Or is there anything we need to know about these, generally speaking, before we dive into the individuals?
No, other than these are from General Mills, they, so they actually used to be available year-round.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't ever recall that. But supposedly, in 2009, they just became seasonal. And we will go into kind of the chronology and if there are certain monsters that you may have thought were included that are no longer here.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
But we are going to start with the OGs, which are Count Chocula and Franken.
Also, the backs of these all have the same basic image with the same little details going on, but they are actually slightly differently colored.
Oh, no! Thank goodness it's in a plastic thing.
Cardboard? Cardboard in a plastic thing.
Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway, but you'll see that they all have different colors. I don't know what the activity on the back is, but we'll get to that when we get to them individually. But it seems like each one of the little pets has a name as well.
They do.
But we'll address that in just a moment. So, are we ready to begin? Because you've been wanting to do this for a minute, and we haven't really eaten much today. So
I'm starving and I need sugar. So we'll be back shortly.
Here we boo. Okay, we are starting with, you said, the OG. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So, back in 1971.
Whoa.
Back in the day.
Tell us like a ghost story.
General Mills wanted to have some monster cereal.
I have to rotate that light. I forgot to do that.
Oh.
That's why I'm having so dark.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
I'm down. Yeah, keep talking.
I don't know what really sparked it other than they decided to have Count Chocula and Franken. So these were actually the only chocolate and strawberry flavored cereal at the time in the market.
Weird.
Count Chocula is based off of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. Surprise, surprise. Frankenberry is Boris Karloff's. Well, he's not really Frankenstein, it's the monster, but that's neither here nor there. Most people know that Frankenstein was actually the doctor and he was the true monster. Not a hot take,
Katie's
everyone
book
knows
club.
that. Yes. So, fun fact, the cartoonist and illustrator that originally did the Trix Rabbit actually, drew Count Chocula.
I can see the style influence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They actually have a complete website where you can get, the bios of the monsters, which is kind of cute. So, Count Chocula is a bit of a diva. Yeah, that's what they have. And then Frankenberry is a scaredy cat.
Of course he is. Oh, his nails are actually little strawberries.
Oh, that's cute.
That's weird. You can kind of see it right there, too, but that's interesting. Also, Count Chocula has Igor. Count Chocula's fearless guard spider is fiercely loyal. Can you find his teddy? Apparently.
It's easy, I found it. Right there.
I haven't tried. Oh, it was right there. And then we have Frankenberry's best bud, Benny, has a wicked sense of humor and a wonky sonar. Can you find his bat? Which is
a bat that has a bat.
The bat's bat, yeah. There was a place in Rhode Island, the William, oh god, what am I thinking? Whatever, the guy who helped found Rhode Island.
Roger Williams.
Roger Williams, thank you. Gee, how did I forget that? Anyway, but he has a zoo named after him, and they have the great red bat that you can see it's this giant wooden cage, but you look up there and it's you have to look through a little peephole, and it's actually just a red plastic bat hanging from the ceiling. It's supposed to be a joke.
Oh.
It's the great red bat. And it's oh, what is it? And it's literally they're hanging the bat there because it's just a joke.
Oh.
It's kind of funny.
Okay.
So, anyway. Just remind me of that.
What a weird fact. I mean, Rhode Island has a lot of cool facts like that. The big blue bug.
And it's illegal to throw jam into a horse-drawn Charlie.
Why is that still a law?
Why? You know what? It stopped. When's the last time you've heard of a jam horse trolley accident in Rhode Island? Exactly. So it's working. That's never mind the lack of. Anyway, okay. So what else do we need to know? What about? Do we want to talk about Frankenberry too?
No, other than he's I think the biggest scaredy cat, along with Blueberry, which we'll be trying next. So these came out in 1971, and then Blueberry came out in 1972 nationwide in 1973.
Right. Where were they before then? It took them only a couple of years to get out nationwide.
I mean, General Mills.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. No, right out the gate they were General Mills. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. So, I mean, the shapes are the same. They're a little bit wider and flatter in the Blueberry.
Or
the Frankenberry.
They kind of remind me of Pac-Man, the little ghosties.
It does. Those ghosts have names.
They do, but I don't remember them.
Steve, Frank, Pete, and Jim.
Seriously?
No, actually, I have no idea.
Oh. Say it with such confidence. These are very unnatural.
Oh no,
pink,
peach kind of color.
Pink color.
I'm noticing there's more. I mean, and
there's a lot more cereal than the shapes, and the shapes don't look like anything. They're a blob.
Yeah, no, the marshmallow shapes are kind of blobby, and I imagine that just the rest of these kind of sank down there. I mean, this.
What are these supposed to be? They don't even look like. I don't know what they don't even look. Their actual shapes, other than one of them is definitely a bat, probably for Ben. His name's not Ben. Yeah, it is Benny.
Yeah. Well, I got a bat here too.
Which makes sense.
I don't know what this spiky
I think that's supposed to be a
is.
spider web.
I can see that. A bat, and then a candy corn? I have no idea.
I don't know what that is.
I have no... these are... I think that's a heart or his face. I don't know. These are amorphous and terrible.
Doesn't matter.
I mean...
Here's the thing, though. How cute are they?
I mean,
they just
the
look
box is cute. I mean, all right, let's talk about the smell. I mean, it smells vaguely chocolate to me. Does that smell like anything?
Not really, just sugar. This does smell like fake chocolate.
This you have to really get a whiff of this, but there's a hint of strawberry, but it's super fake.
It's kind of like McDonald's has their strawberry milkshakes, but who knows, because half the time this thing doesn't work. So
there's a whole story about that apparently, where it's actually they're licensed out, and there's anyway. McDonald's not actually responsible for it. Anyway, okay, so
I wonder, is this gonna make the
stuff turn different? 100%. It's gonna just leak into it. All right, we'll start this. We'll do it pretty quickly, so it's still kind of crunchy when we're doing this.
Okay.
Are you ready? Here we go. It's extremely nostalgic for me.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch is fine. That's gonna get soggy immediately.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like a little chocolate, but I don't know. It's just, it is very nostalgic, and I think that's why.
These are already getting mushy.
No.
Yeah, well, what's my hurry? Well,
what?
You were saying?
So I think that's why they realized like maybe it doesn't make sense with like the slew of like cereals that are in, like there's an entire cereal aisle now, which is crazy.
It's getting mushy.
No.
It is getting mushy, isn't it? I don't know if I call that strawberry.
Really? It tastes like fake strawberry to me.
Yeah,
like
word that fake.
Right off the bat.
Fake.
Yeah.
It's like
a candy strawberry.
Yeah. You just smash that into your teeth. I heard. Did you guys hear that? I heard that. I heard it go donk off from freaking teeth. That feel good?
No, it doesn't.
It's okay.
To be honest, I don't know if I had ever had Frankenberry before.
I don't know either. I mean, the texture's weird on both of them. Like, they're identical texture. Which
yeah, because it's the same.
No, I expect that. It doesn't taste like anything to me, really. Like, not much.
It's mostly a little bit of sugar, and then it kind of, once
bit?
you swallow it, well...
A little bit?
Yes, okay, fine. It's very sugary. You have it, the minute that you swallow, you probably be like, okay, that was nice, or whatever, but then you totally forget about the flavor, or whatever. It's forgettable, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I think you're letting your nostalgia get to you a little bit more.
Probably. I also know that I could probably eat like half this box and still not feel full.
That's probably true. Although, I will say the common chocolate I feel like beats it by miles.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, so, like I said, I'm pretty sure I never had the Frankenberry until like now. Mm-hmm. What was your go-to? Was it Count Chocula or Blueberry?
Probably Count Chocula. But I don't remember eating a lot of this as a kid either.
No,
because it was seasonal, and it was expensive, and it was seasonal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who's to say what this was like 20 or 30 years ago?
True.
Right? The quality is, I'm sure, has gone down.
Well, yeah, because profit, things that you're allowed to put in cereals here that are not available, are not allowed in a lot of different countries.
Which is true. Okay.
I mean, they can say that they have all these, 14 grams of whole grain, but there's an asterisk, with 12 vitamins and minerals.
Which, obviously, all of that crap is added after the fact. And just because you give me 10% of vitamin A and 20% of thiamine doesn't mean really anything.
Nah.
So, contains bioengineered food ingredients. So, anyway, next up, Carmella Creeper and Blueberry.
Da, da, da. Okay. Woo! Woo! You know, like in Wayne's World.
We return. Spookily.
Okay. So now imagine you're back in 1972, 1973.
I've never been
Blueberry.
to 1932 or 73.
Time travel could exist, and maybe you have, and you just didn't know it.
I've been time traveling, but only forward. It kind of sucks.
Anyway, so Blueberry came on. He is a berry flavored, what did they say? Artificially berry flavored frosted cereal and with monster marshmallows.
That's kind of what they all say, though, isn't it?
Again, the only one that we can probably discern for shape-wise for the marshmallows is the cat.
Yep.
His name is Meowberry. How cute, and he has a little hat just like his dad.
When Blueberry's cat disappears, there's not a ghost of a chance of finding her. Can you find her yarn? So if we don't find her, we find her yarn?
Yeah,
okay.
It's up there.
She didn't let me play with these, but okay.
You can. There's multiple things. And you know what? I still appreciate that they have some kind of activity on the back. Because I think a lot of times now they're just like, here's a QR code, here's this, or whatever. And like,
also, home.
That was half the fun.
Well, I mean, maybe kids nowadays are into that kind of thing, right? Like, let me scan the thing and play on my phone, whatever. Home, frightful home. Can you match each pet to their house that fits their wild vibe with the obvious shape of the animal? Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's cute, I suppose.
It's cute and little, and I mean, here's the thing. You need to solve fast because these will become mush.
It's true.
So.
Okay, so what do we need to know?
That's about it. But so they were also really you know, back in the day, I don't even know if they do this anymore. Probably not. They used to have like the toys and other things in the
I haven't seen
boxes.
that. When was the last time you saw that?
I don't know.
I remember I remember taking the box of cereal, opening it from the bottom.
Oh, you're smart.
To get the...
You weren't like those kids that are like dumping it out.
Yeah, no.
They used to have really cool things like paint sets, glow in the dark, kind of like toys. They had
a paint set in your cereal is probably a weird thing to have.
I mean, maybe, but they had that. They had like little monster masks. They had coloring kits. They had a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And back in the day, like I think it was in 1979, they actually had a record. Like they had a song or something.
Oh yeah, that just
like the you know the cute little records.
Yeah.
And before we do this, so there were 2 additional monsters that you can't get anymore, but in 1974 they had Fruit Brute, who was a werewolf.
But that kind of, what was the fruit flavor? Because they've got blueberry and they had...
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just some kind of fruity thing, but he got discontinued in 1982, and then in 1988 there was Yummy Mummy, which had a very similar kind of fruit.
In 88? Okay. And then was that discontinued?
92, that's why I never had it.
Yeah, that one sounded familiar.
So I think back in 2013 or whatever, they brought them back, like both of them, Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute, for like maybe a season or 2. I don't know.
And nothing.
Again, didn't even know that happened.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why now they have Carmella Creeper, because she just came out. She's the only female monster, and she's a DJ. And she's supposed to be bringing the monsters back into like current times.
I don't know how that. I mean, it just strikes me as like one of those Monsters High type vibes.
A little. She's supposed to be a relation of Frankenberry, like a long lost cousin or something like that.
None of this is listed.
No, wait. You have to go on the website to see their bios.
Oh, okay. All right. So Blueberry.
And she's a zombie. If you couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell. All right. So Blueberry. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
I need the milk, please.
We do need the milk. Which we're using, of course, the fat-free Fairlife.
Because it doesn't have lactose.
It does not have lactose. One day we'll do an all-milk thing. So that'll be...
I don't know how I did it, but there are way more marshmallows in this pour.
Because you specifically stuck your fingers in there and we're pulling them out.
I did that for the Carmella.
Oh, okay. Because Carmella didn't have a lot come out. I mean, it smells like fake blueberry. It smells like it's nostalgic.
It could be because I just had more marshmallows. That one tastes sweeter.
Yeah. Well, this one's starting to call the milk a little bit already. What we noticed is that the Frankenberry didn't actually call the milk. And that's not a plus or a minus, it's just a thing.
It's an observation. Now I'm going to look at this lovely slime green kind of, that's so not natural, but like.
No, not even close.
That is very Halloween-y.
She's a weenie. Alright, what's our particular list? This is the new one. It smells like honey. Or something, it smells something sweet. What is that?
It's supposed to be a caramel apple.
Oh, weird.
Not getting the apple vibe, but I'm definitely getting that like, it's like a corn syrupy caramel.
You know, corn syrup's really unfortunate because if you use real flavor in this, I bet all of these would be delicious.
It would be really good.
But all these for me are, well, whatever.
I really like that color green though. Like if you were a kid and you were like, oh my gosh, look, it's like slime green. Like,
yeah,
I'd be kind of excited to have breakfast.
But there's not a lot of flavor. It really doesn't. It's like a rice cake or something in some ways. I like the texture.
I can see that.
So.
They just made of corn. Yeah. First ingredient, whole grain corn.
Yeah, no way. But they don't.
I mean, what's more American than
First ingredient, whole grain corn, cornmeal, sugar, corn syrup, canola and or sunflower oil, modified cornstarch, dextrose, salt. This is terrible. Blue 1, yellow 6, red 40, other color added, rosemary extract for some reason.
Yeah, this one has rosemary extract too. I wonder what that does. Do we have any chemists who could tell me why that would be added?
Charles, I think he's watching.
Is he in charge?
Oh, God. That's pretty good.
I think a lot of you are too young to know what that reference is.
We're too young to know what that reference is.
No, we aren't.
You just had an old mom.
Or Nick.
Sorry if she's watching this, but she would know. Anyway. Okay. Huh. I mean, these are interesting. Are we ready to rank them and give our final thoughts?
Sure.
Okay. We'll do that
in just a second.
Spooky break. Ooh. It's Halloween. Okay. These are kind of in the way, aren't they?
They are very big.
Very in the way.
There we go. Something's in the way.
Oh, you're full of songs.
I am. I don't know.
All right. There we go. So, all right. Impressions overall.
If it wasn't for the nostalgia,
they wouldn't be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't gravitate towards it.
They're not good.
No,
they're not. Like it's like biting into rice, like a rice treat or something.
Even though it's corn.
Whatever. Yeah, it's all of it is corn. All of this is so terrible. Like vitamins that they've added randomly aside. Like this is crap. All of this is crap. It's terrible for you.
This will take us a very long time to eat.
Yeah, don't feed this to your children. Don't buy this. It's cute, but that's it. It appeals to children because of the colors. That's it. It doesn't.
Or children at heart.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, but I mean that's the thing. It's really unfortunate because I mean I do have some nostalgia with this, and I don't know what it was made with like 20 years ago. Maybe it was a little bit better off.
May have been.
But I mean, right now it's garbage. It doesn't like the texture's not great, and they really don't have.
You have to eat it fast. So like if
real fast
were really just trying to have a very quick kind of like sugar boost before you had to like run somewhere.
But if you think about like kids eating this stuff, right? They're probably not eating it quickly. They're sitting there, they're messing around, they're playing, they're reading, whatever they're doing, they're leaving, they're coming back, whatever kids do. Like it's gonna get soggy by the time they get to it, and they're not gonna like it by that point because now you got this weird mush in front of you.
Yeah.
Right? So even then, like to keep a kid's attention for that long, it's just to eat through it. I don't know. I mean, they don't really taste that strong.
I think Count Chocula is probably still my number one.
So yeah, okay. So ranking them, Count Chocula number one by a pretty good margin.
Yeah, well, because I mean, at least it kind of
vaguely tastes like chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate.
But it is still
a diva because he knows he's the best.
There you go. Now, how do these other ones stack up?
I think I like Blueberry.
I agree. Is second place
because again, it's at least it has some hint of what it's supposed to actually be.
Now we have the new Carmella Creeper and Frankenberry.
I don't like the Carmella Creeper has the strongest taste in my opinion.
Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean
it's good.
It's a good thing.
It just has a lot. Yeah.
Because if it had balanced like some kind of apple taste.
It doesn't even Apple Jacks. If it tasted like Apple Jacks, that would have been fine.
I would have been like, okay.
This is a weird caramelly mush. I'm disappointed because I really wanted to like these more.
But keeping on brand with like Halloween and autumnal kind of flavors, yeah, caramel apple, great idea. I just think they need a little.
You can't execute it cheaply in a breakfast cereal.
Exactly.
So does that mean Frankenberry's before this?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
there's a reason that Frankenberry made the cut, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because like Fruit Brute or Yummy Mummy or like, I wonder what those tasted like.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm disappointed because these, you have these great memories of these as a kid, but they're not good for you. They don't taste good and they don't have a good texture. And there's really no reason to buy these. They're cutting so many corners with this. It's not even food. Like, you really should not be eating this.
Yeah.
Like, and, I know I get, like, a little precious about, like, what we're eating and all that up to an extent. But, I absolutely make exceptions. Like, some stuff we've had in the past, like the jerky and a few other things. I'm like, oh, this is tasty. It's fine. You can make it something passable for it. This is just
well, because it doesn't
garbage.
even have protein in it,
There's
right?
nothing. There's nothing. It's
2
a pile of
grams
carbs.
of protein and
if you remove the vitamins...
22% of your daily value of sugar.
In 1 cup.
Yeah, no, I'd have to eat multiple cups.
No, I know. And I mean, that's the thing, is it's not a lot of, it's also not even calorically dense, to be perfectly honest, which is crazy. So if you just remove all these things that they added to it artificially, right, then you just got a bowl of sugar and no flavor and terrible texture. I feel pretty strongly about how much I don't like these overall. Like, I will eat the Count Chocolate a bit here and there, very, very, very slowly. But they're not even worth, I don't even think they're worth snacking on, to be honest. Like, if you would just grab a bit of this from the box.
I think that one would be.
Here, if you just grab a bit from the box and be like, hey, we're going to snack.
I didn't even get
I know you didn't get any marshmallows. I didn't either.
I think they're better dry.
I mean, it's okay.
It's still ephemeral. Like, the taste is like there and gone in a split second.
It doesn't taste like anything. Like, it doesn't even taste like chocolate.
No, but if you want...
You're trying to give him a pass, aren't you?
No.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we actually disagree. I think
we don't disagree.
Yeah. Anyway, how much did all this crap cost us?
I think this was like $4.79, which was about the same price as this.
Okay, and this we got on Amazon. This we got in the store itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's something like that. I don't have the exact. I'm sorry, we had to get the family size.
Yeah, I mean, it was disappointing. Are you disappointed? Are you actually disappointed? You're happy to have them, but
I'm happy.
You were waiting all week for these.
I was.
And were you happy that you did it?
No, because I'm gonna have a sugar crash, and I want more of it.
Yes, but I mean, are you happy that you got to have it and eat all the stuff like you were waiting?
Because
but did it live up to your hype in your mind before you had it?
No, of course not.
Okay.
A few things do, but at least now I can say I've tried all of them. I'm happy. I don't have any FOMO. People don't say that
aside
anymore,
from,
but whatever.
I'm sure they do. Aside from, you just did.
Okay, yeah.
Aside from Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute. Anyway.
Yeah, but if they basically have the same flavor, what does it matter?
It's true. Where will they find us this season? Ooh.
Here. No.
Every
I know, I have to do it.
time.
You can check us out on Instagram at KR You can check out...
Are you going to say my Instagram? Because if you do, you're
wrong.
wrong.
I was going to say the website.
The website. What is the website?
The website is rjpfilms.com/KR If you like any gaming content, check him out on Twitch. TV / the original Nyando.
Or on TikTok at the original Nyando as well for clips thereof. We may do some live simulcasting to YouTube. I'm not sure yet. But we're back to our regular schedule. Oh, no, we're not back to our regular schedule. We were back to our regularly scheduled programming. Right. Now we're doing all spooky games all season. So check that out if you want to see me cry and pee myself.
I don't think you'll cry. But you do scream.
Just flash. Anyway.
It's a ghost.
It is a ghost. Oh, ghost. That was from something. I can't remember what. What's your favorite scary movie? I should have waited. I should have asked her during the break. Scream?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I love Scream. I can watch it at any time of the year.
Fair enough. I think I liked The Ring.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Anyway. And Hocus Pocus, obviously, but that's again nostalgia, and Bette Midler is just.
Oh, I mean,
chef's kiss,
I guess you don't consider Hocus Pocus to be like a scary movie.
No, of course not.
It's still a Halloween movie.
Not that Scream really isn't, but it's just it's so meta
campy.
and fun.
I mean, because it's one of the whatever. Also, as we're approaching our 50th episode and our 1 year doing this, if you have any questions for us specifically or about the channel or anything else unrelated to the food stuff here, just in general what we're doing, please let us know in the comments down below. We're going to be answering a bunch of questions on our 50th episode. Wow. I've kind of hinted at to you, but
yeah.
We haven't.
And now you've made it official because you've spoken it out.
That's
officially.
True. I could officially spoken out officially. Super official. Yeah. Fishy official. Anyway, I am. I was trying to find a scary way to say my name. Oh, what's a pun on my name I could do? What? Like a spooky pun on Rob. But that doesn't work.
I don't know. I haven't had enough food.
Creepy Katie? No, I got nothing.
I could be creepy Katie, that's fine. Don't take that out of context and make me a perv somewhere, because that's...
I was... I don't think I could... I'm not even touching that one. We're not gonna unpack that. I am Rob.
And I'm Katie, and we hope to see you next time.
Have a spooky day.
Alla prossima.
Until next time.
Yeah.
What if they don't speak Thai?
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There may be 1 or 2 people